Hello everybody and welcome back to the McNutter Butters. I am Caitlin McNutt and today we are talking about homeschool curriculum choices for year 2020 to 2021. And guys, I have tried again and again to reinvent the wheel with what we do for our family, and I've just got to stop. I've got to stop reinventing the wheel. I have tried Bob Jones and strictly like a Charlotte Mason style, and Ambleside, and just different things. And this year, I tried to make things a little bit cheaper for my family because we primarily use sunlight with this big old binder. This is our life, okay? This is our lifeline. We have the tabs with the weeks, a 36-week program that is primarily literature based. And last year for our second grader, we did everything like from the sunlight, and it was phenomenal. It was amazing. I like having a literature based program because let's be real, as soon as our kids get to barely understand anything about life in their world, we're reading to them. So, well, at least we have been. You guys might not. I don't know. But we read to them. And to me, that feels natural. It feels normal. So, I'm like, why not keep that going? If I want to know something, most of the time I look it up online. But, I don't know, I've got a few history books here from Scotland, and I've just enjoyed sitting and reading from them and learning about them. So if I can show my kids that they can pick up a good book and learn concepts, I will. And that's what we do with this. Last year was a little smaller and not so heavy, but this year we have a third grader, and I've been saying 2 preschoolers, but most of what I've gotten, the younger 2, is kindergarten work. So, I don't know if I can call it preschool or kindergarten. I don't know what to call it. They do in school. They learn in their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. But, alright, so how I have tried to kind of reinvent the wheel, make things cheaper, is got this, and I have in here Core D for history, Bible, and literature, which is all together. And I love that it's all together because all the stories and stuff connect, and it's really awesome. But okay, history, Bible, literature for Core D for my third grader. And I got the kindergarten phonics program for my other 2. And the language arts program for my third grader, because it worked really well last year. And I just could not find another cheaper language arts program that made me happy. So the things that we have separate from Sunlight are science and handwriting and spelling. And I just wanted to find just a little bit of a way to make it just a smidge cheaper if I could. And I know I save money, I just don't remember exactly how much. So, okay, the bulk of our curriculum or the main focus is around the history, Bible, and literature. We all do it together. The little ones sometimes get a little bored and a little tired of listening to stories, and that's okay. But they try. Alright, so we'll start off with the third grader and work our way down. Alright, so history, Bible, history, Bible, literature, geography, because that's included too, and language arts is all Sunlight. And then, trying to make things a little cheaper, her science, which is spiral bound, is this doesn't tell a lot, but either way, it is an older Bob Jones science. We have a homeschool bookstore near our house, and these were used, so that was cheaper. And at that Bible bookstore for math, they have rod and staff. Let me see the old sticker. And, you know, Bob Jones Science, it's good, it's sound, but honestly, I miss Sunlight Science with all of their books, and in Core D, we're missing out on their evolution kind of versus creation conversation in books and DVD and stuff, so we may do that science next year. And then there was Daisy. Daisy Wazy! Daisy Wazy! Okay, so rod and staff, and it's pretty just straightforward what it is, just math. There's no colors, and it's not, honestly, it's not super descriptive on what it is, but my kid is very good at math, so I'm not worried about it. So yeah, that's math. Handwriting, we just grabbed a little cursive handwriting book from the Bible bookstore, Homeschool store, and, you know, pretty basic. Oh, and I don't know if it's going to last us all year, because it's very tiny. And I thought, oh, I can break it up. We'll do spelling one day, handwriting the next day. We'll break it up. It'll all be good. No, she likes it. She wants to do it every day. Of course. And then also for my 3rd grader for spelling, we picked this up at the Bible bookstore, Homeschool store. And to me, learning how to spell, it's just learning how to spell. And spelling is actually one of her more challenging subjects. So just scratch yourself back there, why don't you? And she honestly did better with spelling you see than anything. And she honestly does really good with math you see, which is, I think, one of the more preferred maths on the Sunlight website. There, doggy, doggy. Come here, my little half-blind puppy wuppy. But yeah, so that's what we're doing for our 3rd grader. For our 2 kindergartners, I'm focusing on reading, writing, and arithmetic, mainly. Now, they do sit in for history, Bible, and literature with their sister, but I'm not quizzing them on the questions and all the things. They're just sitting in to enjoy. Now, Bible time, they do sit in and enjoy, and they like it better when Mommy reads the story, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, let's look on YouTube. I think my dog's squeaking a squeaker toy. But I'm like, oh, yeah, Mommy remembers this, from this video on YouTube, that, I think it's the Chosen series. Like, the other day we were talking about how Jesus cleansed the leper. I'm like, oh, this was on the Chosen. So we go to that and watched it, and they like it a lot better when they watch a video. But anyway, all right, so reading, we're doing Sunlight's kindergarten phonics program. Reading, writing, I have the kindergarten version of just that handwriting program. And it starts off with like little stuff like this, and then goes into stuff like that. And eventually we get to actual letters and stuff, and that's fine. So reading, writing, and rod and staff arithmetic. I'm sorry, I have got the hiccups. I have no idea what's wrong with me. Goodness. But I can't tell. It's teaching them to write their numbers and count the dots and put the number and stuff like that in the beginning. And yeah, just pretty straightforward math for the little guys. And it's funny, I've noticed with my 4-year-old, my little boy, he does really well. It's challenging just enough for him, and it's he has the motor skills for the writing. However, my 3-year-old who desperately wants to do school too. Mommy's not forcing it. She wants to do it too. She don't want to be left out. She's good about answering the questions. She gets the concepts, but she does not have the motor skills for the writing and the tracing. And to kind of help out with that, we just went to Walmart and got the big preschool book, mainly for this big tracing stuff. Yeah, these big tracing pages, and just doing a couple extra pages in that a day and working her into just practicing and getting those fine motor skills down. And of course, it's got, goodness, yeah, so many other things in it. It's not just all that tracing. If I could have found a book that was a lot of the tracing, I probably would have got it. And then can't leave Titus out. Can't leave the 4-year-old out without, little extra stuff. So for him, it's like a little itty bitty little books, little 3-pack that I got at Aldi. Love Aldi. So there's like a little alphabet one, and then one on beginning sounds. So there's that. And some like working on addition and stuff. And we didn't start on this one until Rod and staff started showing up some addition. Once they got like 0 through 9, they started doing like 1 plus 0. So then we started doing the addition. But yeah, that's it. So mainly what we're doing is Sunlight, but we have different things, Rod and staff, random handwriting, random spelling, that I don't think has a more known name like the Christian Liberty Academy handwriting program. I've never heard of it. It could be more popular than what I'm thinking. But yeah, it just is what it is. Some Walmart little workbooks, Bob Jones Science. But that's what we're doing for this year. We've been going for 3 weeks now. Yep, yeah, 3 weeks, because it is Friday for y'all, and it's Thursday night for me, and we will be starting week 4 next week. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we're gonna completely do Sunlight next year, just everything Sunlight. And of course, from ordering with them, it's gonna be Matthew C. and their science program, and probably spelling UC, and they've got a few different handwriting programs they recommend. A Reason for Handwriting, I've heard great things about. But the oldest one, that's the 3rd grader, has primarily used Handwriting Without Tears, and it has worked just fine. Granted, wherever it is, this one has been working just fine too. I don't think handwriting's just an area where she struggles. But either way, that's what we're doing this year. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm going to probably try to get some in-depth looks into some of these books later on. If there's any specific ones that you'd like a more in-depth look into, or a how-to, or school with me, focusing on how we do the math or how we do Sunlight, comment below, let me know, hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. Alright, see you guys next time.